everybody, this is my Aunt Zami'Ra Ra again, continuing on from the Access Codes to Zion, How to Live on the Frequency, Chapter 2, which is the Butterfly Effect. We're just going to continue on and mentioning that no law is absolute, okay? Distractions can be used for or against you depending on whether or not you take control of your mind and not allow it to function in response mode, okay? This ties into the previous example that I was just talking about how my ex-boyfriend of a parasite tried to come back into my life as I am evolving, trying to latch on to this beautiful energy, which no, I saw it for what it is. I called it out immediately, and I was just like, you know what? Swipe, you don't even get a response. Moving on. The next time you find yourself obsessed, or either upset about something, make a point to consciously change your state. And here I gave the example of work. Again, currently I work at Starbucks, and this is just my stepping stone for now. Eventually my goal is to open up my own cafe slash lounge. I just love the environment and the feeling of being that bright face, that happy smile that people see at the beginning of their day to get their day started, and making them some delicious coffee and some teas and just refreshers and anything they need and pastries, and I just love the idea of serving and making people happy. So this is my stepping stone. And maybe like 3 days ago, this is one of our busiest days that has ever been since I've been there, and this person comes in. So get this, it's already crazy busy. I've been here for 4 hours. I've been moving nonstop. I just haven't even had time to really breathe. It was just crazy. And then this person comes in. He goes, I'm on bar, so I'm overhearing, as I'm working, I hear in my ear this person says, yeah, I have kind of a big order. I have 28 drinks. So I look, I'm like, 20 what? 28? So immediately I felt myself getting a little frustrated. I'm like, I'm already swamped right now, and this person's just going to come. Like, you just need to go to another Starbucks. This is what I'm thinking inside of my head. Like, you just need to go. And immediately I realized, I remember when I was writing this down, next time you find yourself getting upset about a situation, make the point to consciously change that state. So I was like, you know what? Okay, universe is sending me another test. What am I supposed to learn in this, situation? So immediately I start singing, because singing, Zami'Ra, singing has always been, a tranquil mind state for me. Every time I'm singing, I just immediately feel at peace, and I start singing my favorite song, which is Dust, which is my song. I literally listen to it every day, and it's just my favorite song, so I start singing. Dust in the sky when I lay my head back in the grass. I feel the grass and it's soft and fluid. So I start singing, and immediately I start feeling myself coming. I start breathing. I'm like, you know what? I gotta do it, and I just gotta get it, and I gotta be positive about the situation. I'm not gonna let that frustration. I'm consciously focusing that frustration in a positive way and flipping it around. Okay, what am I supposed to be learning in this situation? Immediately the word efficiency came to my brain. So I'm like, okay, so you're practicing efficiency and patience right now. Use it. So I'm singing my song, I'm getting it out. Next thing you know, one of my coworkers comes over. He starts to help me. We get it out just like this, and I breathe and I smile. I'm like, you know what? I'm happy that I was able to do that for myself. All of this is going on inside of my brain of talking to myself, but I'm just being conscious of the fact that I'm not going to focus on that frustration. Whatever you're frustrated or upset, something seems to upset you, focus on a way that you can shift that into something positive that's going to help you transcend that situation. Okay? By doing this, you put your mind in a state of more clarity and peace. Okay? This technique works because when we are upset, we often get stuck in that state of mind, like a train. Okay, we are stuck in that emotional state. To break this, we must jolt ourselves onto another track by distraction. This allows our subconscious mind to offer a positive solution and or a better perspective. In my case, it was a better perspective of the situation. Okay. However, there are times when disaster strikes, and you'll have doubt that you create your own reality. You'll start questioning, like, do I really create my own reality? Because after all, I wouldn't manifest some sort of disaster, right? But, in times like this, it's important to remember that we live in a co-creative reality / environment. This is why there is always a measure of chaos and discord in the world, okay? We should find comfort in knowing that there's always divine order in the chaos, alrighty? Amidst all the struggle and strife in our life, it is important that we remember to look at things on a deeper level, not just the surface level, okay? Oftentimes, painful events serve as a catalyst to challenge and bring out something higher in us. And that one, I'm going to read that last part once again, okay? Oftentimes, painful events serve as a catalyst to challenge and bring out something higher in us. And I gave the example of my dad. I'm not going to go too much into detail again because I already mentioned it, but it's just something that has helped me evolve here. The example of my dad when he was shot, and okay, I could choose to, okay, I'm going to be sad and upset forever at the fact that, okay, he can't walk, he can't talk, he doesn't have his motor skills, and he can't help me, he can't be there for me, he can't move. Am I going to focus on that negative aspect, or am I going to focus on the fact that, okay, this is a chance for me to learn more independence. This is a chance for me to learn and understand order and structure and, learn nurturing on a different level. And all of those things, like, as of today, I can't be sad about that situation anymore. Like, I have to acknowledge it because it is something that is still a part of me, but it's something that I can't focus on that negative part of it anymore. I'm focused on, wow, because of this, I am stronger than I ever have been before. I am wiser. I am more independent. I know order and structure and nurturing, and especially that nurturing aspect. I can't wait to be able to nurture my husband and my future kids and just be there for them the way that they need to be. That's just the next aspect of my life, still manifestation and process. Okay. Moving forward, be mindful to look beyond the surface appearance of a crisis. And I quoted Naazir Ra here when I said, if I can't control something, I banish it from my universe, meaning I don't stress it. If I can control it, I do. These are the keys to Zion. So, if I can't control that this happened, but what I can control is my emotional reaction to it. So if I can't control it, banish it. If I can control it, I do. And these are the keys to Zion. Okay? Next, we're going to focus on applying the laws of physics. Try thinking of adversity and struggle as forces of resistance. In physics, you have two forces. You have the initial force, then you have the resisting force. An example, okay, your spouse cheats on you and you feel upset. You feeling upset is based on your mental resistance and disagreement with their actions. In this case, the resistant force is very strong. What do you do in such, potent energy? Do you beat them up? Do you sleep with their best friend? But whatever you choose to do in each situation, you have to remember that the energy that you work with can affect you. So if you choose to put out those negative and hateful energies, now you want to beat somebody up, now you want to curse them out, now you want to sleep with their best friend, just know that what you put out is always going to come back. This is like the law of reciprocity. Putting out that energy that you want to come back to you. Just being, oh my God, did you see the way that my fringe, I'm feeling fancy today, guys. I just got my fringe. That was nice the way it did that. Anyways, moving forward. In situations like this, it's wise to meditate on the message this event has for you and transform the negative energy in a way that raises your frequency to transcend beyond in a way that you won't be moved, okay? It is all about mastery. When we master something, we graduate from it. As I mentioned before, once you master your emotions, you master the way that you react in certain situations, they can no longer happen to you. They no longer have dominion on you because you see it. As soon as it tries to come at you, you see it for the ways, and you already have tools to knock it out of the park like a baseball player. Oh my God, I know nothing about baseball, by the way. Okay. Use adversity and resistance to propel you into higher altitudes of light, okay? Never curse resistance, force, pain, discomfort, or even crisis. All things serve a purpose. So there's a reason why this situation had to happen. There's a reason why this person is popping back up in your life. There's a reason for everything. So I can't curse it and be mad at the situation because I know that all things are in divine order and that all things are here for their own purpose. Whether I understand it or not, I do understand that they serve its purpose. Okay, metaphorically, we must become like birds, using adversity and resistance to propel ourselves into higher altitudes of light. So just like birds have the resistance of the wind going against them, yet the birds continue to flap its wings and push against those winds, and it's continuously propelling and soaring, you know. To build our energy, we must go through energetic challenges to raise ourselves to a higher level than we were before. Never curse anything, for these are the keys to Zion. That's very, very important. So next we're going to talk about the law of attraction. And the law of attraction works by way of magnetism. By visualizing your goal, feeling the emotions associated with that attainment of your goal, you become magnetic to the experiences and begin to attract your reality into your life. So, you know, as I was mentioning earlier about attracting love, that's what I was focusing on, the law of attraction, focusing on those energies and emotions attained with it, which is just only one of the ways I manifest my divine masculine into me. But that code, you know, the same thing works in reverse. Okay, if you're focusing on those negative energies, those negative aspects of things you can't control, you're going to continue to attract those kind of situations into your life. Yeah. So the law of attraction is a tool. However, it is not always the best tool for the job. You know, and if you think of like let's say a contractor. A contractor has many tools on his belt. And a contractor is not going to use a hammer in a situation where his pliers should have been used. So it's all about, you know, the law of attraction is just one tool, like Naazir mentions, but it's not always the best tool, or it's not necessarily the own tool. So, you know, as these spiritual beings, we have many tools, the law of attraction, you know, the law of affection, the law of reciprocity, knowing when and how to use those tools in every situation and directing them in the right way. Okay? And guys, this is the end of chapter 2, the butterfly effect of the access codes to Zion, how to live on the frequency. Once again, that was chapter 2, the butterfly effect. And stay tuned for chapter 3, which is reciprocity and mastery. And I'll have that out for you guys in the next week. But I am just so excited, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been following along with these video blogs. And I've been getting a lot of, you know, emails and comments of people who are saying it's been helping them. And it makes me feel so good, because this is why I'm doing this. You know, I'm not just doing this because I like to talk, even though I do like to talk, but the fact that I'm doing it and I'm able to help people who, you know, necessarily can't afford the book right now, even though it's only about $10. That's like less than, you know, a night out with the ladies. But, you know, just me being here and being able to help dissect the book and help you understand it on a different level, it's just, I'm thankful. So if you guys ever have questions, or you guys want to like talk with me, my email is always the best way to reach me. I will respond as soon as I see it, and I'm just thankful for you guys, and I'm thankful for you, Naazir, and I'm thankful for Akiba Ra, and I'm thankful for Sakina Ra, which I've been hearing from a lot lately. But this is my aunt Zami'Ra Ra, guys, signing off, and I want you to always remember to focus on your intent, and of course, you know, keep it groovy.